It's been more than a month since Russia invaded Ukraine, attacking both military and civilian targets. And while the conflict rages half a world away, a dentist in Red Lake has taken up a collection, raising over $20,000 for the defenders of his homeland. Adam Riley has the details.
When Russian forces began assaulting Ukraine, Red Lake dentist Dr. Konstantin Bulyanfintsev says he and his wife were both in a state of shock.
Our sleep was affected. We was worried sick. We was on vacation at that time when war started, and I think I wouldn't be able to work at that time. And it took myself time to pick up myself piece by piece to be able to come back to work.
But when he did return to work, Dr. Costa, as he's also known as, decided to do something while his home country was being invaded and began collecting money that will be used to fight against Russian aggression. So far, his efforts have led to an acknowledgement in the House of Commons.
Madam Speaker, they have raised $20,000 and counting, and Dr. Costa has personally committed to matching every single dollar that is contributed. Madam Speaker, it's simply great to see the generosity in our community, and even more so to see the steadfast support for the Ukrainian people.
While most fundraising campaigns by various organizations have been directed towards humanitarian efforts, Dr. Costa says this money is specifically dedicated towards defense efforts.
Some money went to Ukraine military, some money went to, there is a big foundation called Come Back Alive, and some of them went to local territorial defense forces, militia.
Dr. Costa came to Canada in 1999 before attending Dalhousie University and later moved to Red Lake to practice dental work. He says while the community he grew up in is on the edge of the conflict, some of his friends and relatives have not been so lucky.
As far as I know, some of our relatives on the occupied territories, some of them had to move because their houses got destroyed or there was a real danger to their life. It's very dangerous to people in Ukraine because bombs are falling sometimes far from a battlefield.
When asked how long or how much he wants to raise, Dr. Costa says he doesn't have a number in mind, but he does want to see an end to the hostilities as soon as possible.
I hope Ukraine win. Freedom always wins against tyranny. I just want this win to come faster.
Adam Riley, TBT News.